like anyway, in America at the minute to what is a seismic day, frankly, all over the world?
Okay, let me get one thing out of the way of the negativity, but really the division in America now is those who hate America and those who love America. And so there's been vitriol and there's been vulgarity, and but what is really important is that there is stress about her sense of duty, her patriotism, how she steered the country from the post-colonial empire and even the divorce from Brexit. There's a lot of respect for her. And I'd like to take this from the perspective that, because I've always thought she's an unappreciated role model for other women. And she was such a good leader in so many ways because she knew how to give measured comments while not violating any of the traditions or the expectations or her role. So if I can just read one that when the Lionesses had won the Euro Championship, she actually said, "No males have done this," and that I hope you will be an example for women and girls today and in the future. And when she was in Australia for the 2011 Agents of Change Games, she had also made a comment about what an incredible example these young women were and how important that they would be an inspiration for the day and the future. It wasn't that much longer after that that she changed the rules of succession. And if the daughter was a firstborn, she could assume the monarchy. So there are wonderful ways in some people might say a feminist. You know, I hate all these labels. The fact is, she knew how to use her power. She knew how to use her voice. And then if I go to a broader sense in America, is the fact that there's tradition, there's honor, there's duty, there's faith. And she has set such a long example. You know, the essayist, Walter, I might have his last name, I might not pronounce his last name, Jan,
I just want to get you on something quickly, because just to remind our viewers and our listeners as well, we are approaching 3:30, and so that means in around half an hour's time we'll be going live to Edinburgh, where we're expecting the arrival of the Queen, and she will lay there for a couple of days at Holyrood House Palace. But, Jan, before we do go to Edinburgh, let's keep a bit of a view abroad. What was the Queen's role in terms of representing Britain across the Atlantic? Because she was an incredible figurehead for us. And when Americans think of Britain, do they really think of the Queen?
No, I don't think so. I think they think more of the Prime Minister and the relationship between national security, economics, mostly national security. Yeah. So, no, and we weren't raised with that. I mean, I've lived in London for 21 years, and I have so appreciated the monarchy and the sense of patriotism. And I love seeing all those people lined up. When I actually lived in San Francisco when the Queen came to San Francisco, and at that point, people were very excited. They lined the streets to see her. I don't think that that would be the case right now in the U.S., but not because of any negative feelings. It's just they don't even honor heroes. I mean, a hero is a bad thing. And that's not good. That is really not good. And I haven't liked our media coverage of the Queen either. You know, it's more somber than really playing up all of her incredible skills. I was going to quote the 19th century essayist who said that you cannot let the daylight in to the monarchy because it will affect the magic. And she was so good of steering through different crises different problems. When the monarchy was less in favor, she brought it back. And she was just the most incredible example. That's all I can say. I've just had
Absolutely.
admiration